Midnight eruption rocks Philippines' Kanlaon Volcano, reigniting fears of deadly blasts. A volcano in the central Philippines erupted early Tuesday morning, sending a massive gray plume of ash about 3 kilometers into the sky and launching ballistic projectiles. Kanlaon Volcano, one of 24 active volcanoes in the Southeast Asian nation, has experienced several eruptions in the past century, the most recent of which occurred last month. A level 3 alert on a scale of 5 remained in place from an eruption in December, as officials maintained a 6-kilometer evacuation radius. A moderately explosive eruption occurred at the summit crater of Kanlaon Volcano at 2:55 a.m. today, 18:55 GMT Monday, the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology said in a statement, adding that it lasted 5 minutes. The eruption generated a grayish, voluminous plume that rose approximately 3 kilometers above the vent before drifting to the general west, it said. Large ballistic fragments were also observed to have been thrown around the crater within a few hundred meters and caused burning of vegetation near the volcano summit. With the alert level unchanged, the agency warned of increased chances of short-lived, moderately explosive eruptions that could generate life-threatening volcanic hazards. In August 1996, Kanlaon Volcano erupted, sending a spray of heated rocks that killed 3 hikers who were near the summit at the time. The Philippines is located on the seismically active Pacific Ring of Fire, where more than half of the world's volcanoes are found. The most powerful volcanic explosion in the Philippines in recent history was the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo, which killed over 800 people. Authorities have begun evacuating nearby villages as a precaution, fearing a repeat of past deadly incidents. Rescue teams and emergency responders have been deployed to assist residents living within the designated danger zone. Temporary shelters have been set up in safer areas, while local government units continue to monitor the air quality and provide updates through community channels. Schools in surrounding towns have been suspended, and flights were temporarily rerouted due to the ash cloud. Experts from the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, PVOLCS, are closely observing Kanlaon's seismic activity, noting that increased volcanic tremors and sulfur dioxide emissions are indicators of continued unrest. Scientists have also detected a slight swelling of the volcano's edifice, suggesting the possible movement of magma beneath the surface. These signs reinforce the importance of maintaining the current alert level and preparing for any escalation in volcanic activity. Communities in the shadow of Kanlaon have grown accustomed to the volcano's periodic rumblings, but each eruption brings renewed anxiety. Farmers living on the slopes are now grappling with crop damage due to falling ash and volcanic debris. Local leaders have urged residents to remain vigilant and to heed evacuation advisories, emphasizing that safety must come before livelihoods. The region's history with volcanic disasters serves as a stark reminder of nature's unpredictability and the resilience required to endure it. In nearby cities such as Bacolod and Dumaguete, residents reported hearing loud rumbling noises in the early hours, followed by light ashfall that coated rooftops and vehicles. Health officials have distributed face masks and urged the public to stay indoors, especially those with respiratory conditions. Hospitals have been placed on alert to accommodate potential injuries or health issues arising from the ash and smoke exposure, which can pose serious risks when inhaled over prolonged periods. Meanwhile, local authorities are coordinating with national agencies to assess the extent of agricultural damage, as the fertile lands surrounding Kanlaon are crucial to the region's food supply. Initial reports indicate damage to rice paddies, sugarcane plantations, and fruit orchards. Livestock owners have also begun relocating animals away from ash-covered grazing areas. Relief operations are being ramped up, with food packs, water, and medical supplies being distributed to affected barangays. International geological institutions are also watching Kanlaon closely, as its activity could affect broader seismic patterns in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Satellite imagery is being analyzed to track ash dispersion, while volcanologists remain on high alert for signs of a larger eruption. The Philippine government has appealed for calm but stressed the importance of readiness, reminding citizens that volcanoes can shift from moderate to violent in a matter of hours.